Hey, I'm Brian Clappinger with CE Reeve Roofing out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
My name is Stacy Agnew with CE Reeve Roofing, Tech America Company. Um, I'm the current vice president. I was the OUP president when we were first acquired.
CE Reeve started by Ed Reeve back in, I think, 1936. So been around for a while. Myself and Stacy Agnew, we partnered up with another few guys and formed a company called Commercial Roofing Services. And probably a couple years into that, we were approached. CE Reeve Roofing was available to purchase. So at that time, we kind of looked into it a little bit further. It looked like a good business opportunity for us. Wasn't a lot of crossover, you know what I mean, in between the two companies. And we purchased CE Reeve at that time. So that's how we became CE Reeve. We were commercial roofing services before, but CE Reeve been around for many years. It was a good name in the business, so we thought that was a good, smart business sense to keep that company name. Our main focus is really it's probably a little bit different from a lot of the tech companies. Is we're really mainly focused on new construction. Our niche is big box warehouses. I think what separates us from a lot of companies, I mean, it's just our people. We've got a good core people that have been here for a long time. A lot of us have worked together for, geez, probably going on 25 years. Some of us been working together. So that's really part of our big success of what we've done. Stacy, and there were three other gentlemen that were owners of CE Reeve. And a couple of those guys were looking to get out, right? So obviously we had a couple options. It was either Stacy and I buy those guys out, or we could look for an exit option and look to sell the company. So one of the partners knew somebody at the time that was a broker, and that's kind of how the ball got rolling with Tecta.
So I had a couple other people that were interested as well, besides Tecta, and it just seemed like this was the best fit.
I think what really stood out is they seemed to be just similar people to who we were, right? Part of the thing that we were worried about was, anytime you're going to sell a business, you're expecting changes, big changes, right? That they're going to come in and make a lot of changes to what you do, how you process things. And with all of our meetings talking with Dave and Mark, their intention is to buy good roofing companies that are managed well, that have good business sense, and not really reinvent the wheel, but just kind of enhance what you're doing. And so that's what we do. We just keep doing what we've always done. There's really not a whole lot of interruption on what we do on a day-to-day basis. You guys just keep doing what you're doing, and so it was really refreshing.
It's perfect, actually. It actually worked out really well. So everything went well. I mean, and honestly, the transition went really well. They're extremely easy to work with. They're extremely knowledgeable, and they get the roofing side.
Mm-hmm. I think the best part is just being part of the Tecta group, the Tecta family.
Not always about dollars and cents. It has to work for this location.
When you have your own business, right, you kind of feel like you're in your own little world. But when you got Tecta, there's all these locations and OUPs and this experience that comes within being part of that Tecta family. And if you've got a question and you can't figure it out, there's somebody here that has the answer. I mean, from a business standpoint, probably really, the biggest thing that's changed is probably just the support in the accounting support and the regional support for us, which was a big help.
With Tecta, we have a little bit better position with our manufacturers, our distributors, as far as availability, buying programs, different programs they offer us, and then they brought the health insurance, the 401k, the vacations, the holidays, the things like that you were able to put in place above and beyond what you had. Mm-hmm. So it really helped our employees, mm-hmm. our field guys, our teammates.
I think we would definitely do it again in a heartbeat. Just got to make sure it's the right company for you, right? The right fit. I've heard about a lot of other companies out there that have sold, roofing companies that have sold to other companies other than Tector, right? And there's either been internal problems, or there's been changes, or the people just they're not even there anymore, right? They kind of the probably the people that in the business they thought they were going to buy, the people end up leaving because they just couldn't get along with the new company that purchased them. I don't think there's really been much interruption in our people. I think if you asked all of them, I would think they probably feel like, you know, they're either it's the same or they're better off than before Tech purchased.
Tecta's got they got a phenomenal bonus program, profit sharing program, and everything and stuff. They've got the field, they got a great bonus program for the field employees that's been put in place. And we travel all over the country, so we utilize a lot of the resource sharing, or just the knowledge those guys have.
We had people come in and help us. We've went and helped some other people. So we've had guys from North Dakota come down here. We've had people from Ohio come over, Fort Wayne. So we've definitely that's an advantage right now. B&L Sheet Metal, they're helping us out on some sheet metal work for the last 3-4 weeks. That's definitely a big advantage. The resource sharing program, and training, right? So we didn't have much training here locally before we were acquired. So there's a lot of training. A lot of our employees. We got a guy going through VLT right now, and we've had quite a few of our other people that have worked here that have an opportunity to go through many of the training programs.
There's just so many different benefits you get that people. Me looking from an outsider in, I would have no clue that some of this stuff existed.
I think all the people that we've worked with at Tech have been great, right? So they seem to be caring, and they're out there truly to help you to succeed, and not try to reinvent the wheel like we talked about before.
Based on the circumstances at that time, we made the great decision. Timing was perfect for us, and it's been a great fit. It's really, really been a great fit.
And I think it was a good deal for both companies.